Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana, and I'm literally in the living wall so we can talk about this beautiful young lady right here. Look at her. This is the red-tailed boa constrictor, and oh my gosh, I mean, you talk about an incredible snake. First of all, let's talk about this head. And I want you to get real close in, and I want you to take a look at her eyeballs, because what you're going to notice is that her camouflage goes from her head right through her eyes. Her eyes are even camouflaged. How cool is that? And as you can imagine, that keeps her nice and safe in the rainforest of South America where they're found, helps her blend in. And when you're blending in for survival to not only hide from predators, but to go after prey, every part of you better blend in or else you're going to stick out. So those eyes are one of those things. The other thing I want you to notice is every now and then you're going to see that tongue come out. Now you guys know I've talked about snakes before. That tongue is how they smell. So they're going to put that tongue in their mouth and touch a thing called a Jacobson's organ on the top of their head and tell them what they're smelling. But what I want you to notice is it even looks like this young lady, if I can get her to show, looks like she has a little mustache up there. And what that is that's heat sensors. Helps her sense the heat of the mammal she wants to eat or the birds or whatever it may be. So she's going to sense that mammal with the heat, say it's a rabbit, then slither towards it and boom, go out and catch that rabbit. Now you notice how big she is, but she's not the biggest snake in the world by any means. The boa constrictor, good size animal. She's about 50 pounds, pretty good thickness to her, and she's going to eat things like large rats, maybe a small pig, a rabbit, something like that. But some of those big snakes, the anacondas, the big pythons found in Africa, they can get much bigger and they can be several hundred pounds, and some of those big ones can eat things like wildebeest. You're talking huge animals these guys can eat. Now the other thing about this young lady when you're here at the zoo is she's got a pretty nice house in here. There's plants, there's a big pool for her. They're not a big swimming snake, so don't come here expecting to see her swim, but what you can do, and she does a lot, is she drinks a lot. And it's pretty neat to come to the zoo and watch a snake drink because it's not something you see that often, but she's in that pool quite a bit, at least her mouth is, getting that water to drink. But I'll tell you what, she is beautiful. There's no reason to fear these animals because obviously I'm by her. She's got really no interest in me other than the fact that I might be able to provide her food, but she's got no reason to bite me or to attack me. And by the way, a snake this size could never eat a human being, so I would not have to worry about her killing me if she were to strike. So really no need to fear them. They are beautiful to look at, and if you get here to the zoo this summer, you might be lucky. We'll have her out quite a bit. You might even be able to touch her. Very dry, very smooth. The light reflects off of them, makes it look like they're wet. But get this, they're not really slimy like a lot of people like to tell you they are. So just keep them in mind. Very dry and very smooth. But guys, I am Jeff the Nature Guy. Until next time, you know where I'm going to see you, right here at the zoo.